You just became an IT manager. Your instinct is to come in fast, fix the broken things, prove yourself, show everyone they made the right call. Resist it. The managers who rush in and start changing things usually solve the wrong problems, upset the people they need on their side, and spend months unwinding decisions they made too early. Before you change anything, understand everything you can about where you are. In the next few minutes, I'll give you a simple map for your first 30 days. The 4 circles of understanding every new IT manager should work through, and the 5 questions you should be able to answer by the end of it. Stick around for a free first 90 days checklist that turns all of this into a day-by-day plan. Start with the first circle, the business, not the technology, the business. What does your company actually do? What are its priorities for the next 2 to 3 years? Where is it growing, and where is it cutting back? IT exists to support the business, and you can't support what you don't understand. So go and talk to senior leaders and department heads, not to pitch anything, not to promise anything, just to listen. Ask open questions like, what are the biggest challenges your team faces this year? Where does technology help you most? And where does it get in your way? If I could do one thing differently, what would have the most impact? You'll hear things that surprise you. Write them all down. The second circle is your IT services, not just the hardware and software, the services the business actually depends on. Which systems are most critical? If they went down right now, what would stop? What's the current state of reliability and performance? Where are the known risks, the things quietly held together with tape? And how does support actually work? How are incidents logged, prioritized, and resolved? A useful anchor here is the idea of a service catalog, a simple documented list of every service IT provides, to whom and at what level. If one doesn't exist yet, building it is one of your early priorities. You can't manage what you haven't mapped. The third circle is your team, and this is the one that matters most. Who are your people? What can they do? What motivates them? And what are they worried about? Sit down with each person one-to-one, not a formal appraisal, a real conversation. Ask about their background, what they're working on, what they enjoy, what frustrates them, and where they want to go. You're listening for 2 things: the practical, skills, capacity, who knows which systems, and the cultural, morale, the team's sense of direction, how people work together, and how they feel about leadership. Both matter equally. The trust you build in these first conversations is the foundation for everything you'll ask of them later. The 4th circle is your stakeholders, the people outside your team who shape whether IT succeeds. Your most demanding customers, your key vendors, anyone with formal or informal power over what IT can and can't do. Map them out. Learn their priorities, how they like to communicate, and how they see IT today. Some will be advocates, some will be critics. Most are somewhere in between, open to being won over if you engage them well. Then take everything you've gathered across the 4 circles and turn it into answers. After 2 or 3 weeks of listening, you should be able to answer 5 questions. What is IT doing well? Where are the biggest gaps between what IT delivers and what the business needs? What are the most urgent risks? Where can you deliver quick, visible wins? And what does your team need to be more effective? Those 5 answers become the foundation of your first real plan, which is exactly what the next video is about. So in your first 30 days, resist the urge to charge in. Work the 4 circles: business, services, team, stakeholders. Listen more than you talk. The free first 90 days checklist is in the description. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Lead well.